What is up, guys? NFL Weekly, back to you again. And today, we're gonna look at this. Now, here's my opinion on this. I've been looking at the Seattle Seahawks for the past couple weeks and saying, what is going on? Okay, first of all, we're seeing the Seattle Seahawks go from, 4-5 to 7-5, and we've seen multiple wins. And we've seen multiple games of Russell Wilson, Thomas Rawls, Jimmy Graham's injury, too, and Doug Baldwin's playtime of how good he's been. So overall, we definitely do not need to be disappointed with Seattle right now. But right now, I just made this video to show what position are the Seattle Seahawks in right now. And here's my opinion. They're the stinking ball hawks of the NFL. Alright, not trying to toot their own horns, but tell you what, Seahawks are on a roll. A lot of teams are starting to get back on the rolls. We got Kansas City Chiefs coming out on top 7-5, really good. We got Cardinals who've won 2 games, I can count straight. We've got all these different teams come on top. Panthers, all these are different teams. But right now, Seahawks are the ones to watch out for. Here's why. First of all, Doug Baldwin, from what I see here, has gotten about as many yards, if not more, than most of the top receivers like A.J. Green and Larry Fitzgerald and all those different receivers in the past 3 games or so. So, I'll have to give Seattle a lot of credit to that. Alright, so Seattle's really on a roll right now, it seems. And not only their defense especially, but like I mentioned, the offense too. So you gotta really look out for that offense. And, yeah, so Seahawks, they're probably not gonna get any home games in the playoffs. We've seen they blow out their chances so far, just not gonna help them. It's really not. So, it's not that Seattle was a bad team, it's just they gave it away at the beginning. So now their chances of getting a lot of different chances in the playoffs have kind of gone downhill. But if they win all their other games, they'll look really good. Alright. And if they keep the ramp up, you better watch out for these ball hawks. So, let's get started by saying 38-7. No doubt. I've mentioned this too many times to count. But, I'll tell you what, that score is something you can't fight with. And Seahawks are on a roll. So, let's look at the stats. Let me move this down. Okay, so first of all, as you can see here on the screen, look at those yards, okay? So this is just offense. This doesn't really count defense right here. But rushing yards, no doubt, 146.6 first. I've already gone through all these stats. Just look at them for a minute, okay? So those stats, no doubt, are impressive. Alright, they're second in NFC West. They're quite a ways behind their opponents, Cardinals, but, you better worry about Seahawks, probably just as much as Cardinals. A lot of teams look at that record and say, they're not that good, But, they're pretty good. So, you just gotta think about that. So, Seahawks are on a roll, as you can see, and, if they keep it up, you better watch out, like I said. So, let's get to the other stats that you got down here. So, team statistics, excuse me. Total first downs, Seattle Seahawks, 239 against their opponents, 212. Not bad really, when you really think about it, alright? So, you can see all those stats if you just go to NFL.com, but what I'm really trying to point out is the overall gameplay, the overall teamwork. If you have a team, you can't necessarily just get by on offense. You can't necessarily just get by on defense. You can, if you really want to, but you have to have some sort of offense if you have a really good defense. Or you have to have some sort of defense to have a really good offense. And Seahawks have done that, in my opinion, and they clearly have put up stats. Got a pick against Minnesota Vikings. They only held Adrian Peterson to around 17 yards. I mean, they've really crushed the Vikings. Not to mention the Steelers, who they scored 39 points against, holding their offense down. And not to mention the Niners, who they beat 29-13, I think they scored, somewhere like that. So, Seattle's on a roll right now. You gotta be aware for them. Watch out for them. No matter what, even if they end up losing another game, this seems so good. And they'll go up and down, they'll do good and bad. But in the end, you just have to remember, Seattle Seahawks are on a roll. You better watch out for Russell Wilson. You better watch out for that running game. And yeah, you probably gotta better watch out for that defense too. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it a lot. Comment below what you think about this. And I'll see you next time, guys. So thanks for watching, and see you next time.